It is indeed a pleasure to welcome you here this morning to recognize and celebrate our 6 awardees whose projects, both individually and collectively, harbor the potential to make a significant difference in various sectors which have been deemed to be of critical importance to the country's diversification thrust and ultimately our national development of Trinidad and Tobago. In keeping with the values of limitless possibilities under the aegis of the Global Skills Promotion Program, this program focuses on providing businesses with the opportunity to look at innovative ways to increase exports and employment in the information technology-enabled services sector in Trinidad and Tobago. The specific intent of this program is to assist with these gaps through sector-specific training and support services, investment promotion, branding, and capacity building, so as to improve the business climate and regulatory framework in Trinidad and Tobago. These 6 awardees who have been recognized today were chosen from a field of 26 extremely competitive submissions under the program, undertaken as a part of the ministry's continuing partnership with the IDB. I hasten to add that these submissions represent symbols of the local human capacity to use imagination, skill, and resources to create solutions that are relevant to our culture and business climate in the global context. In all, these entrepreneurial minds will be awarded a total of 3.2 million Trinidad and Tobago dollars, an average of $500,000 each, to undertake their projects and hopefully, in so doing, create ripples of a massive change that we hope will result in a tsunami of opportunities and economic prosperity for our citizens. Today's celebration of these awardees comes in a week here where much has happened in the national landscape to cause us to believe again in the greatness that is possible when citizens dedicate themselves in perfecting their craft and rising above the din of doubt and the noise of naysayers. Your presence here today is evidence enough that there is a lot more going on in our country than the tip of the proverbial iceberg reveals. One of the criticisms repeatedly leveled against this government is the failure to diversify the economy, or the absence of tangible and demonstrable efforts in that regard. Your presence here as recipients of these awards puts the lie to that criticism. Like Dylan Carter and Michelle Lee Ahi, you represent the best that Trinidad and Tobago has to offer. Your ideas, your creativity, your instinctual desire to make a difference in this country of your birth, while hitherto unrecognized, will now be forever recorded for posterity. Both the awardees and the 20 other applicants have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that we possess the capacity to achieve the apex of success amongst the biggest and best the world has to offer. And I urge all to continue striving to fulfill the potential that lies within. Permanent Secretary, representative of the country representative of the IDB, ladies and gentlemen, the government is not unaware that information and communications technology breakthroughs are radically transforming the global services sector, and that this sector is faced simultaneously with new opportunities as well as tremendous challenges. And whilst Trinidad and Tobago is not an insignificant user of technology, having one of the highest mobile penetration rates in this region, there is still a long way to go in how we translate our propensity for that technology into making it easier for companies to set up and operate businesses with the minimum of bureaucratic interference. When coupled with the complexities involved in integrating into global value chains, where the competition is extremely fierce, then we have a better idea of the enormity of the task that lies ahead of us. There are fewer ways today, though, of signaling government's intention to make 2018 a landmark year of continued delivery, transformation, innovation, and growth for Trinidad and Tobago. I am confident that the seeds we are sowing here today will be harvested by future generations, thereby promoting sustainability in the information technology-enabled services sector, and by extension in the national community. It would be remiss of me if I did not advise that the development of the platform for the information technology-enabled services sector, which this program supports, is not being done in isolation. Indeed, it filters directly into government's National Development Strategy, Vision 2030, which has as one of its themes, putting people first, nurturing our greatest asset. Ensuring that Trinidad and Tobago has a modern, relevant education and training system is one of the goals in achieving this overall theme. The relevance of our education and training system to the development needs of our country is being addressed in part by the work which these 6 companies will undertake. According to the World Economic Forum's most recent Global Information Technology report, as Tracy showed us, the ICT sector is one of the highest sectors in terms of the GDP of most countries. In terms of Trinidad and Tobago, in 2015, the ICT sector to the national GDP stood at 5.5 billion TT dollars, or 3.4% of GDP. All government entities are now online with a range of services on a centralized portal supporting businesses, citizens, and non-residents of Trinidad and Tobago. Information communications technology is also placed high on the legislative agenda, with the proclamation, either in full or in part, of several key pieces of legislation providing significant facilitation of ICT transactions. The Electronic Transactions Act, the Data Protection Act, and amendments to the Exchequer and Audit Act are some items currently on the government's radar. There are many other indicators signaling progress made in the ICT sector. One such global indicator is this country's progress from position 70 in 2015 to 67 in 2016 on the Global Information Technology Report put out by the World Economic Forum. Also, internet household penetration has also improved from 58% to 65% from 2014 to 2015. Since its inception in this very hall in January 2017, the Global Services Promotion Program, the sister program to the Global Skills, has trained over 400 participants. Facebook officials trained 360 participants in digital marketing in November 2017, and were also made aware of the IDB's Connect America's Platform and Challenge program. Additionally, 25 trainers from state entities benefited from a hands-on digital marketing training program. In November 2016, Google conducted training with over 50 entrepreneurs and 20 tertiary level students in digital skills. Work has been progressing, ladies and gentlemen, and there is more to come. I am confident that this program, based on a loan agreement signed with the IDB, is going to be a program that will transform major parts of our economy. This ministry's passion and enthusiasm for your success and the limitless possibilities that this sector inherently possesses is the reason why we are aggressively pursuing avenues to continue clearing pathways and building bridges for you to achieve this outcome. In this way, we are of the strong opinion that this intervention will provide the country with innovative methods to develop human capital, reimagine export strategies, and encourage new investment from both domestic and international sources. Ladies and gentlemen, given the volatility of global commodity prices, the traditional model of attaining economic prosperity through the exploitation of natural resources and large-scale industrialization is fast disappearing. We must look towards new sectors and new approaches to fuel Trinidad and Tobago's continued social and economic development. We believe that the promise of the Global Services Promotion Program demonstrates a new economic paradigm in which competitive advantage is built not on natural and non-renewable resources, but rather on ideas, creativity, innovation, productivity, technology, and the quality of human capital. These trends have the potential to do more than just enable technological innovation in Trinidad and Tobago. They can enable innovation in business models, business networking, and the transfer of knowledge, whilst facilitating access to international markets so badly needed by small island developing states such as ours. Greater autonomy, increased self-determination, entrepreneurialism, networking, skills and talent, as well as agility within the business landscape are emerging as factors driving the contemporary models of global business. Our awardees today are the foundation of our multi-pronged initiative integrating state-of-the-art facilities, training, investment promotion, sector branding, as well as strengthening of the policy and regulatory environment. And we believe the work that they are about to undertake is therefore absolutely essential for Trinidad and Tobago's continued economic growth. Through them and their efforts, more and more of the iceberg of diversification will be revealed. With this in mind, the Ministry of Planning and Development, as project champion and implementation agency, commits wholeheartedly to working hand in hand with you, our industry partners and tertiary institutions, to ensure that local companies and individuals can more effectively compete and indeed be successful in the global digital economy. I take this opportunity to thank the IDB for continuing to have faith in us in Trinidad and Tobago, particularly with regard to this program that has had a rocky start, and we are making every effort to make it a success. And I think today is one of those happy days for us in this program. I offer my sincerest congratulations to all the awardees today. I wish you the best of luck as you transform ideas to reality and plans to action. I wish you Godspeed in making sure that your ideas become a success. And I give you the undertaking that you have the support, the continued support of the Ministry of Planning and Development and the Government of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you for your attention. May God bless us all.